and gentlemen, now example 2. Example 2. If you have following information, revenue $4,000, salary $2,000, telephone bill $500, and another revenue $1,000. Okay? Okay. In example 2, if you have following information: revenue $4,000, salary $2,000, telephone $500, and another revenue $1,000. Now, I will make income statement. Okay? Okay. I make table like that. Headline, income statement, I have two revenue in this example. Revenue, I have two parts. Number 1, 4,000. Number 2, 1,000. I will make plus 4 and 1, $5,000 total revenue. Okay? Okay. And expenses, I have two expenses: salary $2,000 and telephone $500. Total expenses 2,000 plus 500, 2,500. And revenue minus expenses, I have net profit $2,500. Okay? Okay. Again, income statement, revenue, I have two revenue, 4,000 and 1,000. Total revenue 4 and 1, $5,000. Expenses, I have two expenses. Salary 2,000, telephone 500. Total expenses 2,500, $2,500. And I have net profit, revenue minus expenses, 5,000 minus 2,500. I have net profit 2,500. Okay? Okay. Now I have closing interest. You remember with me for part 1, closing expenses. Okay? Okay. This table explains what happened. I closing expenses to be like that. Income, debit, and all expenses credit. What expenses I have? Salary and telephone bill. Okay? Okay. Salary I have credit $2,000 and telephone 500. Total to closing income statement 2,500. Again, in part 1, I close all expenses into income statement, and income debit by total expenses. Total expenses, salary 2,000 and telephone 500. Total expenses equal 2,500 to closing income statement. Income debit by 2,500 and salary, telephone and telephone credit, closing by total 2,500. And part 2, I close revenue. I closing for revenue. I close revenue like that. Part 2, I close revenue like that. I have two revenue. You remember? Yes. Total revenue $5,000. You remember? 4,000 plus 1,000. Okay? Revenue will closing in income like revenue debit and income credit. Okay? Okay. Now, when I make income statement, I have net profit equal $2,500. In part 3, I have closing entries for net profit like that. Net profit 2,500. For income, debit by 2,000 by net profit only 2,500 to closing capital. Yes, capital credit by 2,500. Okay? Okay. Last, suppose you have withdraw, but for suppose you have withdrawals $1,000. I close withdraw like that. Withdraw closing in capital like that. Capital debit by $1,000 and withdraw credit by $1,000. Okay? Okay. Thank you.